In the early 1970s, one American car became the symbol of a brutal truth. Sometimes systems don't tire, fail by accident. Sometimes they fail by design. This is the story of the Ford Pinto and how corporate decisions turned rear-end collisions into fireballs. The American auto industry was under pressure. Small, fuel-efficient imports from Japan were dominating the market. Oil prices were rising. Consumers wanted compact cars. The answer from Ford Motor Company was simple. Build a cheap, lightweight, mass-produced subcompact. Fast, very fast. Development of the Pinto began in 1968. Normally, car development took about 43 months. The Pinto was pushed through in just 25. Management set strict targets. Weight under 2,000 pounds. Price under 2,000. Market release in 1971. Engineers warned early on the fuel tank placement was dangerous. It was mounted behind the rear axle with minimal structural protection. In a rear-end collision, the tank could rupture, and when it ruptured, it ignited. Crash tests showed alarming results. At speeds as low as 30 mph, rear impacts caused fuel leakage. Sometimes sparks from metal contact ignited the fuel. The car turned into an inferno within seconds. Solutions existed: a plastic shield, a rubber bladder, reinforcement structures, cost per vehicle, around 11. The fix was technically simple, but the system wasn't designed for technical perfection. It was designed for cost efficiency. An internal cost-benefit analysis was created. It calculated the projected number of burn deaths, the number of serious injuries, the number of destroyed vehicles, then assigned them monetary values. According to the infamous internal document, it was cheaper to pay lawsuit settlements than to fix every vehicle. Human lives became spreadsheet entries. This wasn't mechanical failure. It was systemic optimization. Between 1971 and 1978, millions of Pintos were sold. Reports of fiery rear-end crashes increased. Public outrage exploded after investigative reporting exposed internal documents. One of the most famous cases involved a fatal crash in Indiana. The legal battle escalated into criminal prosecution. In 1978, Ford Motor Company issued a recall of 1.5 million vehicles, one of the largest recalls in automotive history at the time. The Pinto scandal reshaped automotive safety standards. It accelerated. Stronger rear impact regulations. Fuel system integrity standards. Public scrutiny of corporate ethics. The case became a core study in engineering ethics programs worldwide. The lesson was clear. A system that rewards cost minimization above safety will eventually collapse under its own logic. The Pinto did not fail because engineers were incompetent. It failed because decision-making layers were misaligned. Engineers identified the risk. Management prioritized deadlines. Finance quantified acceptable death. Each layer optimized its own objective. The system, as a whole, optimized catastrophe. This is how industrial disasters are born, not from chaos, from structured, rational decisions. The Ford Pinto became more than a car. It became a warning. When performance metrics replace responsibility, when time to market outruns engineering caution, when cost-benefit models price human life, failure becomes inevitable. This wasn't just a burning car, it was a burning system. And systems always leave patterns behind. This is why systems really fail.